What up, what up? Coming back to Skytear Horde. Haven't played this guy in like a year. I really didn't like the rule book. I didn't really understand what was exactly going on because it didn't exactly describe it all. But they've since released a big box expansion, Skytear Horde Monoliths. Might pick that up one day. And then they also have a new one coming in 2025 called Skytear Horde Campaigns, which is really more of the same and a new little extra thing. But there is like a little campaign where you can do sticker sheets and stuff, where like it's a 4-game campaign or something. But yeah, I'll probably check that out. But yeah, let's give this another try. So I figured out like when they have you play the first game, you play with the green deck and a blue castle. Today I'm gonna play with a red castle and a red deck. There were just so many decks of cards and everything, it kind of threw me off. But I got a little time now, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with the red deck and the red castle. He said, "Is it for your games?" I told him, "Yes, it's for your games." And then I don't even really remember how the combat goes, but I printed out a quick reference of the game flow, so we'll see if I can pick it back up. But yeah, let's try it. And the replay value of the game, it's not really like a missions campaign type of thing. It's the replay comes from playing with the normal difficulty with the little half moon, or the hard difficulty with the 2 moons, and then the painful with the some other symbol. Painful with the two crescents and the dot in the middle. So that's where the replay value comes from. And of course, playing with the different color alliance decks and playing with different outsiders, which this is an outsider, and playing with different horde decks, which this is the horde deck. So yeah, so that's where the replay value comes from. And then you can deck build by making a different 39 card deck of your own. So yeah, we'll try to figure it out. All right, so how do we start the game exactly? All right, so okay, drawing mulligan. Each player draws 5 cards from their deck. I think I've already shuffled everything, but I'll shuffle again though. Nice, throw that there. Okay, so everything shuffled. Each player draws 5 from their deck. I'm the only player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Okay, each player draws 5 from their deck. Players may discard any number of cards and draw back the same amount. I gotta throw the fan on. Way too hot. Okay, players may discard any number and draw back the same amount. For your first game, we suggest discarding any card that is not of the ally type. The card type appears just below the card title. You're now ready to start playing. So ally. Okay, this is the main guy for the deck because you have 1 hero. So heroic ally, got that guy. Definitely not throwing that back. Okay, then we got a spell. We got an ally. You know, we'll keep 1 spell. Okay, so play. Combustion deals 2 damage to a monster in a lane. If combustion destroys that monster, it deals 2 damage to one of its neighbors. Alright, some splash attack going. Alright. Example of a mid-board game state. Some stuff is going to be on the back row. Some stuff is on the front. Okay, winning and losing. Alliance players lose when the castle is destroyed. Okay, so this is the deck building rules. 39 cards, and it has to have Sakoshi the hero, which I drew it. And then, other restrictions. And then we'll just look at it. The castle has 20 life. Sakoshi Castle. Exhaust. Tap. Pay 1 mana. And then this word mana, like different cultures use it different ways, so I don't know. Plan on making a video about that. But anyway, exhaust, pay 1 mana, choose 1. Draw a card or assault 1. Deal 1 damage to the portal or to the outsider. Okay, the outsider's there. Okay, you put damage counters on it. Choose 1, draw a card or assault 1. Deal 1 damage to the portal or the outsider. Okay, no, that's the portal. Hold on, how does that go? Okay, no, this is the outsider. This is the portal. Yeah. So we're playing still on the normal mode. Alright. The game plan, the outsider is summoned once the first portal stage is destroyed. Go ahead and highlight this too. First portal stage destroyed. Alright, to destroy the portal, some of your allies and spells must attack it instead of fighting the monsters. Instead of the monsters. Instead of fighting the monsters. Once the stage 1 portal is destroyed, the stage 1 outsider will be summoned on the lanes. Okay, after you defeat the stage 1 outsider, the stage 2 outsider will come back for revenge. Defeated again and survive until the end of the turn, claim victory over the Horde. But I picked a guy with 3 stages though. But I think that's because it only has like a low life though. In order to survive, make sure your castle is not destroyed and your deck doesn't run out of cards. Good luck and have fun. Okay, nil loss. Game flow, the game is played over a series of turns until the players either win or lose the game. Each turn has 7 phases: refresh phase, horde phase, alliance phase, gain mana to play cards and ready abilities, horde phase, summon a new wave of monsters, play alliance cards and use their abilities, treachery phase, a treachery card empowers the horde, fight phase, allies and monsters fight or strike the castle or portal. Pillage phase, minions force you to discard cards from your hand. End phase, check if the outsider is destroyed and start a new turn. Make sure to keep the player A's within reach and keep track of those phases as you play. Before explaining these phases in detail, we must introduce some key concepts on the next page. Key concepts: lanes. The main game zone consists of 6 lanes identified by 2 lane markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, of course. At most, 1 monster above the lane markers. At most, 1 ally or tower below the lane markers. During the fight phase, monsters and allies will strike each other if they are in the same lane. Otherwise, unopposed monsters will strike the castle while unopposed allies will strike the portal. Okay, 1 monster, 1 ally or tower below the lane markers. Okay, so there should never be like two things below the ally side. There can be two things right there. Okay. Minions. The 4 minions are a special kind of monster threatening your resources, which are represented by the alliance deck. During the pillage phase, the healthier the minions, the more cards you will have to discard from your deck. Remember, all players lose if an alliance deck runs out of cards. During the pillage phase, the healthier the minions, the more cards you will have to discard from your deck. Okay. Minions will stay in play in the back line outside the lanes unless you pull them into a lane using an ally during the alliance phase. Alright, it's all coming together again. Alright, minions will stay in play in the back line. Outside the lanes. Unless you pull them into a lane using an ally during the alliance phase. Alright, so let's check this reference thing. That's a minion, and that's some kind of... That might be a minion too. Or something else. That might be a minion. Okay. Yeah, that's a minion. Radamill minion. Okay, so minions, they just hit the back row. No. Yeah. Right, okay, understanding keywords. Many abilities use keywords and icons that are explained in the glossary on page 14. The most common keywords are play and destroyed. One-time abilities happening when the card enters play. ETB and Death Rattle. Health and Destruction. Ally, place it in the owner's discard pile. Each time a card takes damage, you must place that many negative health counters on it. When the health of the card is 0, resolve any destroyed. Depending on the card type, ally, place it in the monster, place it in the horde discard pile. And one alliance player may draw a card. Okay, you may draw a card whenever a monster is defeated. Okay, good to know. Okay, Castle, alliance player loses the game. Portal, the porter enters in irreversible collapsing state. You may flip it over on his backside as a reminder. A collapsing portal will be replaced in the end phase with the next portal card upright. Outsider, put the card back into the box and place the next stage outsider, if any, at the bottom of the outsider pile. Okay, drawing cards, unlike in other card games, Skytear Horde, players don't automatically draw new cards every turn. The main way to draw cards during the game is to destroy monsters. Okay, just kind of a reminder. Each time a monster is destroyed, one alliance player may draw a card. Okay, I just wrote that. You are ready to learn the details of each phase. Okay, mana, game mana. Mana is the magical Skytear resource required to play alliance cards. Each player takes mana equal to the mana boost of the current portal. Okay, so +4. To track your available mana, move your mana token next to the corresponding number of lane markers. Each player takes mana equal to the mana boost of the current portal. Okay. Mana can be kept from turn to turn. It's limited to 10. Ready cards. Each player readies their exhausted cards. Ready and exhausted. Cards in play can be in one of two possible states, ready or tapped. Cards enter play in a ready state and must become exhausted to use their tap abilities. Tap cards are pulled away from the lane. Markers represent their exhausted state. Okay, tapped guys. Exhausted ally in tower. Ready allies. Exhausted castle. Okay. Alright, so back row is tapped. Yeah. Back row is tapped for your guys. Okay. Back row allies. Half back row are tapped. Alright, summon horde cards. Summon a number of horde cards equal to the wave number at the top of the portal. Okay. The portal will rotate in the end phase, so this number will change. Okay, still playing easy, so it's just like 1 and 0s. But then once you go up to hard, difficult, then you're dealing with 2s and stuff. So resolve the new horde cards. Proceeding from left to right, repeat the steps below for each newly placed horde card. One alliance player of your choice gains mana equal to the mana boost. Shift all monsters. Shift all monsters in the lanes toward the left so that there are no free lanes between them. For instance, a spell might have left a free lane in between monsters. Okay, I got the handy dandy sheet, so really I can just read off of this is what I'm gonna do. Alright, so alliance phase. We'll just kind of go with it, play it how it goes, and we'll just read it section by section. Alright, I can keep the rule book here, keep the handy dandy sheet there. Alright, so how to start the game. I've already drawn 5 cards. And then I take it, I get the first turn. Okay, the game plan. Draw mulligan. Players may discard any number of cards. For your first game, we suggest discarding any cards. You're now ready to start winning and losing. The game plan. Game flow. The game is played over a series of turns until either player loses. Each turn has 7 phases. Okay, gain mana. I'm gonna gain 4. So I'll put the player 1. I have 4, right? Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Yeah, it's gotta be that. Okay, gain mana. Each player gains mana equal to the number in the bottom left of the portal card. Mana limit is 10. Excess is lost. Ready exhausted cards. I have no cards out there yet. Horde phase. Summon horde cards. Okay, horde phase. Summon horde cards. Draw horde cards equal to the top number on the portal card. 1. Draw horde cards equal to the top number on the portal card. Place them in the leftmost available lane. If no lanes available, place the card on the top of the outsider pile. Alright, I don't think we really need this. I'll put that to the side. Alright, so put this 1 card in the top left. Okay, Oni champion. Monster undead. After Oni champion damages the castle, it pillages 2 cards. Pillages 2 cards. Armor 2, prevent the first 2 damage each turn. Pillages 2 cards. Sounds like steals 2 cards from my deck, I take it. Make me mill 2 cards, I take it. Pillage. Looking for the keywords. Okay, pillage. To pillage a card, each alliance player places the top card of their alliance deck face up in their... Yeah, mill. Alright. Resolve new horde cards. Summon horde cards, draw horde cards equal to the top number, place them in the leftmost available lane if no vines available. Resolve new horde cards for each newly placed horde card, starting with the leftmost. 1, if the card has a mana boost value, 1 alliance player gains that amount of mana. I remember there being something about this too. Yeah, it's like, you know, the first game is always the worst, even when you come back to it after a while. Okay, mana boost. Resolve. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it might be better to go through with this. For each newly placed horde card, starting with the leftmost, if the card has a mana boost value, okay, no mana boost, plus 1 mana boost, plus 2 mana boost. Okay, it just has a 1 right there, so I think that means no mana boost. Okay, yeah. Top left of the card. Top left plus 1 plus 2 on monster cards. Okay. Alright, if the card has a mana boost value, 1 alliance player gains that amount of mana, can be split between multiple players. Resolve any playability on reveal card, none. If the reveal card was a spell, discard it. Okay, shift all monsters. All monsters move to the leftmost available lane so that there's no free lanes between them. If portal is stage 2 or 3, which is stage 1, summon cards from the outsider pile. Okay, and alliance phase. Perform any of the below actions any number of times and in any order. Play alliance cards. Pay the indicated mana cost. Engage minions. Place a minion with at least 1 health from the back line into the leftmost lane without monsters. Why would I want to place minions? I don't know. Okay, engage minions. Okay, to make them come out and fight them. Okay, you must have an ally in the same lane as the minion at all times. Move or play an ally now. If the minion is ever unengaged, return it to the back line. Move an ally to another lane, or swap the position of 2 allies. Discard cards in play to your discard pile. Use exhaust abilities. Use the exhaust ability of a card in play and exhaust it with that lightning bolt. Abilities can be activated now or in step 2 of the treachery phase. Or okay. So like a tap in main phase too. Alright, so basically I can play cards. I can engage minions, which there are none out there right now. Move an ally to another lane, or swap the position of 2 allies. Discard cards in your discard pile. Discard cards in play to your discard pile. Use exhaust abilities. Alright. I got 4 mana to play with. So I can put my hero out. Play Gorilla 2. Okay, what is Gorilla? Remove X plus 1 tokens from a minion, even if it's not in a lane. Fight. Sikoshi deals 1 damage to a monster or the portal. Pay the card's cost to play a card from your hand. On page 16, you'll read more details on how each card type is played. 16 allies enter play in a lane without alliance cards and remain in play until they're destroyed. When an ally is destroyed, place it in his. Okay, so you can play them to any lane. To any open lane. Okay, do I want to play this guy right now or wait for him? Okay, we got this guy. Play, search your discard pile or deck for an attachment weapon card with cost of 1 or less and put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. If Bushido of the Sakura is engaged, he deals 1 damage to the portal. Heroic 3. Sounds like it's probably trample. Heroic, if this creature has 1 or more negative damage counters, it gets plus X attack. Plus 3 attack, okay. Armor 1 prevent the first. Oh, like it says it right there. Okay, armor 1 prevent the first damage each turn. Combustion. Combustion deals 2 damage to a monster in a lane. If combustion destroys that monster, it deals 2 damage to one of its neighbors. Okay. And Gorilla again is okay. It doesn't define it right there, but it defines it. Gorilla remove +1 counters from a minion, even if it's not in the lane. So naturally, I want to wait until minions come and they get buffed up. So wouldn't play that now. Yeah. So save that till minions come out. So I think I'll just play these two drops. Play them to any lane, I'll play them there. That sounds good to me. Alright. Treachery phase, resolve treachery card, reveal the top card of the Horde deck and place it on top of the Horde discard pile. To reveal the top card of the Horde deck and place it on top of the Horde discard pile. Determine the boosted monster. Okay. Determine the boosted monster. If the symbols are on the left, then it's the leftmost monster in the lane. If the symbols are on the right, then it's the rightmost monster in the lane. Depending on whether the symbols are tap or fight, resolve the treachery ability on the reveal card. For the remainder of the turn, the boosted monster gains attack equal to the number of symbols on the reveal card. So, okay, so this is like a check thing right here. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so this guy gets +1 attack, so it's, say, 3 for the turn. Okay, use alliance reaction abilities. Step 2, okay, yeah, step 2 of the treachery phase. Use alliance reaction abilities. Exhaust, pay 1 mana. Oh, but that doesn't have the lightning symbol on it. Oh, okay. Okay, let's just say on my turn. This is a sorcery. Can't do that right now. Use alliance reaction abilities that contain the lightning bolt, the instant. Play spells with instant play. Lightning bolt play. Okay. Don't have anything I can afford right now. And use instant exhaust abilities. Okay, fight phase, resolve each lane one at a time from left to right. Resolve horde fight abilities. Resolve alliance fight abilities. Monsters and allies strike. Unopposed monsters deal damage to the castle equal to the monster's attack. Unopposed ally deal damage to the portal equal to the allies' attack. Monsters versus allies simultaneously deal damage to each unit equal to the opposing unit's attack. Alright. So they have 3 right now since they got an extra boost. So they're doing 3 damage to my castle. Okay, yeah, -3. They're gonna take, if Sakura is engaged, he deals 1 damage to the portal, which is not engaged. If this ally has any negative, I guess, damage counters, then it gains 3 attack, but it does no damage inherently, and it has armor 1. So all I'm doing is 2 damage to the portal. Six damage gets rid of that. Okay, setup. Yentara, Okai, and Zephyrite minions gain. Okay. Okay, setup. Yetnar, Onikai and Zephyrite minions gain +1 health. So Yetnar, Okanai, and Zephyrite. Okay, that's Oni. Alright, so we're good. Oh, minions. Okay. So Yetnar. Okay, Okanai, Yetnar, and Zephyrite. These three get +1 health. Good. I guess good thing they're not out yet. Alright, cool. Okay, now for the pillage phase, backline minions pillage. For each minion on the backline with health, resolve any pillage abilities on attachments. Each alliance player places a number of cards equal to the health of the minion into their discard pile. Move all minions in the line to the backline. Move all minions in lane to the backline. Okay, when did the minions come out again? And they'll come out at some point. Alright, in phase, if the last stage outsider is destroyed, the alliance players win. If damage on portal is enough to destroy portal, replace portal with the next stage portal in its upright orientation. Otherwise, rotate the portal 90 degrees clockwise. Okay. Tap it one time. Players discard down to a maximum of 7 cards in hand. Okay, and then rinse and repeat. Our refresh phase, gain mana. Go back up to 4. Still 4. Each player gains mana equal to the number on the bottom left. Horde phase, summon Horde cards. Draw Horde cards equal to the number on the portal card. Top number on the portal card, place them in the leftmost available lane. Okay, so 1 card, leftmost available lane. It's that one. I don't know if this is too. Zoltinian Venom. Play. Radamil minions gain +3, +2. Okay, Radamil. Okay, Radamil minions gain +2 health. Attach Zoltanian Venom to Radamil minions. And attach monster gains pillage. Pillage 1 extra card for each +1 counter on this monster. Okay. And that's a common card. Draw Horde cards equal to the top number on the portal card. Place them in the leftmost. Okay, resolve new Horde cards for each newly placed Horde card, starting with the leftmost. If the card has a mana booster value, which that one does not. One alliance player gains that amount of mana, can be split between multiple players. Resolve any play ability on the revealed card. Okay, Radamil minions, which they don't have any out right now. Attach monster. Attach monster gains pillage. Okay. Okay, resolve new Horde cards. If it was spell discarded, shift all monsters to the leftmost. If portal is stage 2 or 3, summon the outsider. Okay, alliance phase, perform any of the below actions any number of times. Play cards, engage minions. You must have an ally in the same lane as the minion at all times. Okay, like when does the minion come out though? Ready cards. Okay, the 4 minions are a special kind of monster threatening your resources, which are represented by the alliance deck. During the pillage phase, the healthier the minions will stay in the back lane, outside lanes, unless you pull them into a lane using an ally during the alliance phase. The 4 minions are a special kind of monster threatening your resources, which are represented by the alliance deck. Alliance phase, fight phase, pillage. Okay, yeah, I'm forgetting when the minions come out, but I guess they'll come out when they come out, though. Alright, so I got 4 to play with. It's the alliance phase. Engage minions. A moving ally. Move an ally to another lane or swap the position of 2 allies. Alright. Alright, so I'm engaged. If Bushido the Sakura is engaged, he deals 1 damage to the portal. Okay. I have Sakoshi, but don't play him right now because there's no minions out. Combustion deals 2 damage to a monster in a lane. If combustion destroys that monster, it deals 2 damage to one of its neighbors. Oh, this is an attachment. What? Oh, okay. Play run-of-the-mill minions. Okay, this isn't a... Alright, okay, going back to the Horde phase. Summon Horde card. Draw Horde cards equal to the number of the portal. If no lanes are available, resolve new Horde cards for each newly placed Horde card, starting with the leftmost. If the card has a mana boost ability, one alliance player gains that amount of mana, can be spent. Resolve any play abilities on the reveal card. If the reveal card was a spell, discard it. Okay, resolve. Okay, I got this card. It's not a spell, but it's an attachment. Play. Run-of-the-mill minions gains. Play run-of-the-mill minions. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I play run-of-the-mill minions. And then attach this to run-of-the-mill minions. And then run-of-the-mill minions gains +2. Okay, attached monster gains pillage. Pillage 1 extra card for each +1 on this monster. I mean, on this, yeah. Okay, so minions, they hit the back line, so move this up. Still getting the too high effects. Too hot effects. Alright, They get 2+1s. Run-of-the-mill minions gains +2. Attach monster gains pillage. Pillage 1 extra card for each +1 on this minion. And then run-of-the-mill minions gains +1 attack for each +1 on them. And so they have a 2 attack. Alright. Alright, that makes more sense now. Okay, that's where they come from. They come from the Horde deck. Okay, yet and still I have 4 mana to spend. Okay, good time to play Sakoshi. Okay, Heroic Ally. Play Gorilla 2. Gorilla those +1s off of that guy. Okay, the +2 is actually health. Okay, +2 health. Alright, that's cool. Play Gorilla 2. Fight Sakoshi deals 1 damage to a monster. Alright, so I'll just +2 right here. Play this guy for 4. Yeah. Actually put him in this lane. Oh, put him in this lane. This lane. Yeah. Alright, so play Gorilla 2. Gorilla 2 is to remove 2 health, which means that this guy would be dead, right? Remove X +1 counters from a minion, even if it's not in the lane. Nice. Alright, so once you have 0 health, I'm sure you're dead, right? Run-of-the-mill minions gets +2 health. Attach this to run-of-the-mill minions. Attach monster gains pillage. Pillage 1 extra. Alright, so when does stuff die? Destroyed. The most common keywords are playing destroyed, health, and destruction. Many cards have a starting health printed in their bottom right corner. Each time a card takes damage, you must place that many -1 on it in order to decrease its health. When the health of a card is 0 or less, it is destroyed. Discard all tokens from it, resolve any destroyed card ability, and follow the rules depending on the card type. Okay, so it had, oh, monster, no. Okay, destroyed ability depending on the card type. Alright, so that one had 2 +1s on it. Then it got 2 -1s, and then it's destroyed. Goes back to the totem, to the token pile, monster pile, minion pile, and then this gets destroyed. Oh, this is the tower. I didn't even look at that tower. Okay, play Zephyrite minions. Or I think that's yeah, that's the first discard pile. I'm tripping. They don't have a castle. Yeah, they don't have a tower. Yeah, they don't have that. Alright, so that's the second discarded card. Alright, I just played my man right here, Sakoshi, or my girl Sakoshi, whatever. Alright, I'm back to 0. I can't afford to play anything else. I can shift my guys. Engage minions. Place a minion with at least 1 health from the back line. Place a minion with at least 1 health from the back line into the leftmost lane without monsters. You must have an ally in the same lane as the minion at all times. Move or play an ally now. If the minion is ever unengaged, return it to the back line. Move an ally. Okay, this guy ignores the first 2 damage. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and move this over here. This ignores the first 2 damage, but this will buff this guy so I can start killing it. I guess so. Discard cards in play to your discard pile. Move an ally. Use exhaust abilities. I can't afford anything. Alright, so we're done with that phase. Alright, now treachery phase. Resolve a treachery card. Reveal the top card of the Horde deck and place it on top of the Horde discard pile. Depending on whether you determine the boosted monster. Okay, they get an instant thing. Depending on whether the symbols are instant or fight, resolve the treachery ability of the reveal card. Treachery. If the boosted monster is engaged, move it to the rightmost free lane. Ah, man. Okay, if the boosted monster... Okay, reveal the top card of the Horde deck. Determine the boosted monster. If the symbols are on the left, then it's the leftmost monster in the lane. That guy. Okay, resolve the treachery ability on the reveal card. If the boosted monster is engaged, move it to the rightmost free lane. Okay, rightmost free lane. Right there. Okay, so that's a way for the computer to move around later on me, treachery. Use alliance reaction abilities. I can't afford anything like that with a lightning instant on it. I don't have anything like that with a lightning instant on it. Well, I can't afford it. Play spells with the lightning instant or use exhaust abilities. Okay, fight phase. Resolve each lane 1 at a time from left to right. Resolve Horde fight abilities. They don't have any. Resolve alliance fight abilities. Monsters and allies strike. Unopposed monsters deal damage to the castle. We'll just go ahead and knock that out. After Oni champion damages the castle, it pillages 2 cards. Man, they should have did that last time, I think, really. After Oni champion damages the castle, it pillages 2 cards. I think they might have did that last time. I think I might have not done that. Alright, then I'll do that again. Because they're doing 2 more damage. Take that off, put a 5 on there. Okay, now this does nothing, it has no damage counters on it. He's not engaged, but he will do 2 damage to the portal. And Sakoshi does fight. Fight does 3, which is enough to knock out this portal. And on fight, Sakoshi deals 1 damage to a monster or to the portal. This guy prevents the first 2 damage each turn, so no point in putting it anywhere. So, alright, then I'll flip this over. This is done. Okay, pillage phase. Backline minions pillage. They don't have any. For each minion on the backline with health, resolve any pillage abilities. Each alliance player places a number of cards equal to the health of the minion in their discard pile. Okay. Move all minions in lane to the back lane line. End phase, if the last stage outsider is destroyed, the alliance players win. If damage on the portal is enough to destroy the portal, replace portal with the next stage portal in its upright orientation. Otherwise, rotate the portal 90 degrees. Alright, so okay, that would have been 0 that time. But okay, okay, just put this on the bottom. And then this is the new portal. So now I get 6 mana this turn. And rinse and repeat. Players discard down to 7 cards in hand. I have 2. Oh yeah, what happens every time you defeat a minion? I think you get a benefit every time you defeat a minion. When your minion is destroyed, discard all tokens from it, place it in the back line. Okay, when a minion is destroyed, discard all tokens from it, place it in the back line, and one alliance player may draw a card. Okay, this actually goes to the back line. Okay, but I do draw a card though. Okay, so how did that actually go? So you came out during the alliance phase. I knocked that out. Treachery phase. Fight phase. Okay, backline minions pillage. For each minion on the backline with health. Oh, it doesn't have any health though. With health. Alright, that works for me. Okay, end phase, rinse and repeat. Gain mana, get 6 now. Ready exhausted cards. Oh, I should have been exhausted in my cards, but you know, and whatever. Okay, no. Exhaust abilities. Okay. Makes sense. Ready exhausted cards. Summon horde cards. Draw horde cards equal to the top number of the portal card, which is still 1. Put it on the leftmost. Okay, it's a Revenant marksman, monster undead. Destroyed, summon 2 skeleton tokens. Okay, that's right there. Destroyed, treachery, instant treachery, summon a skeleton token, but it's not used for the treachery ability. Horde phase, summon Horde cards, or resolve new Horde cards. For each newly placed Horde card, starting with the leftmost, if the card has a mana, resolve new Horde cards. For each newly placed Horde card, starting with the leftmost, 1 if the card has a mana boost ability, which it doesn't. I would get some mana. Resolve any play ability on the reveal card. Nope. If the reveal card was a spell, discard it. Shift all monsters. All monsters move to the leftmost available lane so that there's no free lanes in between them. Okay. If portal is stage 2 or 3, which it is, summon cards from the outsider pile. Okay, so now we're dealing with the Beast Lord. After the Beast Lord engages or is engaged by an ally, an alliance player must discard a card from their hand. Ah, that sucks. After the Beast Lord engages or is engaged by an ally, an alliance player must discard a card from their hand. Play. The Beast Lord gains +2 attack and trample for the remainder of the turn. So put it on a 4. Okay, what's the definition of engaged again? A creature or ally that is engaged, is engaged if there's another creature in the same lane. Okay, they're not. Alright. Okay, alliance phase. Perform any of the below actions any number of times and in any order. Play alliance cards to any open lane. Pay the indicated mana cost. Combustion deals 2 damage to a monster in a lane. Okay, that's an epic monster. If combustion destroys that monster, it deals 2 damage to one of its neighbors. Okay, that'll be nice. Alright, that'll be nice. Alright, so I can also play my whole hand, really. Okay, only when you destroy minions do we draw a card. Yeah, only minions. Search your thing for a weapon. Attachment weapon card. Do I have any down there? Nope. Put that there. Alright, my castle. I can exhaust, pay 1 mana, choose 1, draw a card, or assault 1. Fight. Satoshi deals 1 damage to a monster or to the portal. Nope. So I just saved this to knock this out, to do the extra damage there. Alright, so I'll play you for the 2. Heroic 2. Spend 2 there. Play Shadowling for 1. Search your deck or discard pile for an attachment weapon card with cost of 1 or less and put it into your hand and shuffle my deck. Okay, right there. Or this one. Alright, so it's one of these two. Play Assault 1. Attached ally has Fight. Assault 1, deal 1 damage to the portal or the outsider. Attached ally gains +2 attack. And let's get this on deck for the next outsider. And then shuffle my deck. Yeah, I think I get it more than last time. Everything's kind of clear with this layout. Maybe. Yeah. I guess I'll play this on my strongest guy. Because it has armor 1. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that should cost a 1, right? I had 6. I spent 4. So I should be down to 2. Alright, I got 1 left. 1 left that's an instant. And alright, so I'm done playing cards and stuff. Oh, I could do this. Exhaust, play 1 mana, choose 1, draw a card, or assault 1. Deal 1 damage to the portal or to the outsider. Oh, I can just do that now then. Exhaust, pay 1 mana, choose 1, draw a card, or assault 1. Deal 1 damage to the portal or to the outsider. Oh, well, I'll just do that now. Okay, so I'll pay 1, down to 1 mana, and then I'll do 1 damage to the outsider. And then I'll go ahead and combustion. Combustion deals 2 damage to a monster in a lane. If combustion destroys that monster, it deals 2 damage to one of his neighbors. Oh, I can't even afford that. That sucks. Alright, they kind of screwed up my whole deal. Alright, you know what? I'm not playing this. Screw that. Alright, so I'll keep this in my hand. First game, take backsies. Alright, I'm gonna spin a 2. Combustion deals 2 damage to a monster in the lane. If combustion destroys that monster, it deals 2 damage to one of his neighbors. So I'll do 2 damage. 1, 2. 2 damage. That's enough to knock this guy out. And then it deals 2 damage to the neighbor. Enough to knock this guy out. These guys shall return to the Shadow Realm. Oh, okay. Never mind. But that's cool though. Okay, yeah, this is the guy that has armor 2, prevent the first 2 damage each turn. But it should be knocked out here in a second though. Alright, active beasts, allies engage or engage. Must discard a card from their hand. Play. The beast lord gains +2 attack and trample for the remainder of the turn. Bet. Alright, you're in the Shadow Realm. I'll put you upside down. Good stuff. I'll just go ahead and tap that for my sake. And what else? Alright, so I'm tapped out, done with my alliance phase, treachery phase, reveal the top card of the horde deck, and place it on top of the discard pile. Determine the boosted monster. It's on the right, so the rightmost monster shall get +1 for the remainder of the turn. The boosted gains attack equal to the number of symbols on the reveal card, so they get a +1 attack. Put that down as a 3 for right now. Temporary 3. Use alliance reaction abilities. Alliance players may do instants. I have no mana. Fight phase, resolve each lane one at a time from left to right. Resolve horde fight abilities. Resolve alliance fight abilities. Okay, if Bushido of the Sakura is engaged, he deals 1 damage to the portal. You are engaged. Okay, we'll do the okay, we do the fight, deal 1 damage to a monster or to the portal. Yeah, we'll do it to the portal. Fight ability. And then if I didn't show that fight ability. And okay, unopposed monsters deal damage to the castle equal to the monster's attack. And unopposed ally deal damage to the portal equal to the ally's attack. So then that'll be 2. And 3, that's 5. 5. Oh. Oh, I didn't even read this. My bad. Portal. Summon all cards in the outsider pile at the end of the horde phase. Summon all cards in the outsider pile at the end of the horde phase. Okay, man. So how does that work? Okay, that's throwing me off right now. Summon all cards in the outsider pile at the end of the horde phase. Yes, those should have been out here. They would have actually been right here and right here. I killed that first one. Okay, after the Beast Lord is engaged, the Alliance player must discard a card from their hand. Okay. I kind of messed up the order of operations, but it's all good. I'll just discard that. Play all monsters gain trample for the remainder of the turn. Alright, I think we're back on track now. Oh, I'll remove 2 damage from there. Alright, so now we're doing the lanes. Okay, fight. You do 1 damage to me. I have no attack value. Monster versus ally simultaneously deal damage to each unit equal to the opposing unit's attack. So I'll get 1 damage here. 1 damage. And I get a +3 attack. One. Oh. Three attack. Because it has heroic, if this ally has any damage, it gains +3 attack. This one did 1 to me. Oh, armor 1, I actually prevent that damage. I'm forgetting that. So armor 1 prevent the first damage each turn. So actually nothing happens. That's weird. Alright, so nothing happens there. This lane, I deal them 2 damage. They deal me 3. We trade because his armor was knocked off from earlier. Oh, if Bushido of the Sakura is engaged, he deals 1 damage to the portal. I've already done that. Alright, so discard you. You die. I get 3 damage to my castle. Oh, play all monsters gain trample for the remainder of the turn. Oh, that thing was up to 4, I believe. So I would take 2 more damage. Yeah, 2 more damage. Alright, it's getting kind of hectic. 10 damage. Half of my damage is gone there. Okay, so that'll be... Man, did I do the 3 damage over here already? I don't know. Okay, so anyway... Two damage here. The 4 damage knocks this guy out. And then I still receive 2 more trample damage. I might be counting that wrong because I'm trying to commentate on all this stuff, but it might be 12, it might be 10, not sure really, but whatever. Alright, and okay, fight phase, backline minions pillage, nothing with health. Move all minions in lane to the backline. In phase, if the last stage outsider is destroyed, the alliance players win. If damage on the portal is equal enough to destroy the portal, replace. I've only got 5 on there. Place this card down to a maximum of 7. I have no cards. We rotate this 1 tick. Okay, rinse and repeat. Gain mana. Still gaining 6, so back to 6. Ready exhausted cards. Man, if I end up losing, I'm just gonna say that the thing is 10 instead of 12. But right now, it's like 12 damage on there. Okay, summon horde cards. 1 horde card. Shade Coven. Shade Coven is a monster undead. After a neighbor of Shade Coven is destroyed, Shade Coven gains +1 health. Prevent half of the damage dealt to Shade Coven rounded up. For each newly placed horde card, starting with the leftmost, if the card has a boost value, 1 alliance player gains that amount of stuff. Nope. Resolve any play abilities on the reveal cards. Nope. If reveal card was a spell, discard it. Shift all monsters to the leftmost available lane. And then when do the minions come out again? The minion is a monster, right? They would have made mention of that, right? I don't know. It says shift all monsters. Which minions are monsters? I don't know. Well, I guess it has 0 health, so. Yeah. Alright. If portal is stage 2 or 3, summon cards from the outsider pile, which they're already out. In Alliance phase, perform any of the below actions any number of times in any order. Play Alliance cards. Okay. Man, I have no cards in my hand. What's going on? Okay, I can move an ally to another lane, or swap the position of 2 allies. Okay, I can just throw you right here. I can pay 1 to draw a card, or salt 1 to the portal or the outsider. Oh, it says if the last stage outsider is destroyed, the alliance player wins. So I don't technically even have to defeat the second place outsider. Okay, alliance players lose when the castle is destroyed or any player's alliance deck runs out of cards. Alliance players win at the end of the turn in which the final outsider stage has been destroyed. Okay, so it sounds like I can cheat the system pretty easy because this guy's out. All I had to defeat is that one. I can just bypass killing that one. I'll take it. I'll take it for the cheating win. I'll take it for the technicality win. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, so anyway, I got 6 mana. I got no cards. I could tap this. Whoa. I could exhaust this to do 1 more damage to this guy, which all I gotta do is kill this guy to win the game. Yeah, and since it's gonna die anyway, I think I'll just draw the card. So I'll pay 1, tap this, choose 1, draw a card, pay 1 mana, exhaust, draw a card, or assault 1. I'll draw a card. I got snipers. Sounds real good. Oh, no. What am I talking about? This is my deck. Usually your deck is on that side. Well, nah. I guess it is on that side. Alright, but anyway, I got this Shadowling, search your discard or draw a deck for an attachment, weapon. Alright, so I'll pay the 1. I'll get that thing that I was going to play earlier. Right here. Pay the 1 to equip this. To yeah, I'll just equip it right here. And you know what? Let's equip it here. Yeah, because you're kind of strong. Alright, and then I'm tapped out. I'll resolve with Treachery card. Goes to the leftmost guy. Okay, they get the Treachery. Deal 1 damage to an ally. Deal 1 damage to an ally. If the symbols are on the left, then it's the leftmost monster in the lane. Resolve the Treachery ability on the reveal card. Okay, I think they said leftmost monster in the lane. I think it's the leftmost ally in the lane too if it's a treachery. So they say deal 1 damage, prevent the first damage each turn, which that actually helps me. So treachery, deal 1 damage to an ally, which they'll deal it to that one. Okay, I'm gonna write a note on this though too. Or ally card if it's a treachery card, right? Alright, that's it. Treachery, use alliance reactions. I'm tapped out. Fight phase, resolve horde fight abilities. They have none. Resolve my fight abilities. Fight, Sakoshi deals 1 damage to a monster or to the portal. Let's just do it to the portal. Yeah, do it to the portal. 1 more damage. And then we go to strike. So this one actually does the 1 since my armor's been depleted for the turn. So I'll take 1 damage here. Thereby making this guy get heroic 3. If it has any damage on it, it gains +3 attack. And then it deals no damage inherently till next turn. This one does 3 damage to me, bringing me to 15. And then this one does 3 damage, almost dead. But then these two, they trade. So I'll do 3 damage there, bringing that up to -5, which is enough to knock it out. This one deals 4 to me, knocking it out. But then the rules of the game state after you defeat the stage 1, defeat it again to destroy. Alliance players win at the end of the round of the turn in which the final outsider stage has been destroyed. Which that's the last one. Even though this one is still alive, I'll count that as a win. Alright, so 1 hour 30 minute first play back in the year. Not the worst thing in the world. It was very long, but not the longest it could have been in the world. Alright, but yeah, I like Skytear Horde more than I did the first time, I believe. Now I kind of know more of what's going on. But yeah, hopefully I'll end up getting monoliths, but I'll play some more with the different colors and different difficulties, and then that's what that is. Even though like I almost lost on this one, it's still fun though. But yeah, I think the rule book could use a little bit more explanation for me, at least for the first time plays for me, but I mean, everything makes sense though. Alright, anyway, yeah, I guess I'll be playing the blue faction with the blue castle, or maybe even the red castle again, or the green castle. So yeah, Boyo Games, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.